Hi everyone. I'm Jet from Jet and I Productions here, and Jay Carnbus Productions and my music mix as well. And welcome to this live stream. Welcome to Stormscapes episode 348. Right now is 6:53 right now. And there are some things I do want to talk about. So first off, taking a look outside here. So here's what it looks like outside. We do have a decent amount of clouds coming in from the west. We do have a decent amount of clouds in the north as well, which would be over here, as you can see. So, yeah, we do have some storms to the north of us. So right now, according to Google, temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Today got to 87 degrees Fahrenheit. And also 28 degrees Celsius or 31 degrees Celsius at the high. But right now it's 28 degrees Celsius. Precipitation right now is 81%, humidity 70%, and winds 8 kilometers per hour or 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow's going to be really sunny, 91 degrees Fahrenheit or 33 degrees Celsius. Precipitation is 10%, humidity will be 59%, wind will be 11 kilometers per hour or 7 miles per hour. So first off, it's really hot. Saturday, we have a chance of some more thunderstorms. It'll be 87% precipitation, 87 degrees, excuse me, yeah. So it'll be 87 degrees on Saturday, or 31 degrees Celsius. 15 will be 60%, humidity will be 69%, will be 13 kilometers per hour, or 8 miles per hour. Sorry, I know I'm talking like really fast. And actually, I'll put the Google link in the chat. But yeah, I'm sorry I'm talking so fast. But yeah, it's going to be really hot the next few days. And then eventually it'll cool down to like the late 70s, early 80s, or the mid to late 20s for Celsius next week. So that'll be good, but it is really hot right now. It'll be really hot for the next few days. So definitely, and I know for like much of the U.S. and just much of the world in general as well, it's been really, really hot. So definitely remember to drink plenty of water. Try and get outdoor activities done either early in the day or in the evening if you can. Remember to drink plenty of water. Remember to put on sunscreen if you're going to be outside for long periods of time. And like just remember to put on sunscreen. Remember to stay hydrated. Remember try and get outdoor activities either done early in the morning or late in the evening if you can. If you can't, take plenty of breaks, drink plenty of water, and then try and take breaks indoors in a well air-conditioned space indoors, a well-cooled space. Remember, wear sunscreen no matter what your skin color or your skin tone is. And just stay safe out there as always, please. So yeah, especially with this hot weather. Again, remember, wear sunscreen. Try and get outdoor activities done either early in the morning or in the evening. And drink plenty of water. Just try and stay cool. Try and stay indoors if you can. Just stay safe out there, and do take all the heat advisories and excessive heat warnings seriously, because we also do have a heat advisory for my area for today as well. And it was issued, I think, at 11 a.m. this morning. Yeah, I'm going to go to the alerts here. But yeah, please do stay safe out there, everyone, like I always say. So we do have plenty of alerts I want to talk about. So first, we do have a heat advisory. And I think that was issued around 11 o'clock this morning. It will be till 10 p.m. tomorrow. And it says the affected areas are in New Jersey, Sussex, Warren, and Morris counties, and Pennsylvania, Berks, Lehigh, Northampton, Western Chester, and Western Montgomery, and Upper Bucks counties in Pennsylvania. Description: heat advisory remains in effect till 10 p.m. Friday. Eastern Daylight Time. What heat index values will be up to 104. Where in New Jersey? Yeah, we already talked about the where, but the where is New Jersey, Sussex, Warren, Morris counties, and Pennsylvania, Berks, Lehigh, Northampton, Western Chester, Western Montgomery, Upper Bucks counties. When Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Impacts, hot temperatures, and high humidity may cause heat illness to occur. Precautionary prayers actions: drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, check up on relatives and neighbors. Yes, that's another good point. Remember to check up on your relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances. Yes. Well, not just in heat, but just under any circumstances in general, period. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. When possible, reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Like we said before, know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing when possible. To reduce risk during outdoor work, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent rest breaks in shaded or air-conditioned environments. Like we talked about before, anyone overcome by heat should be moved to a cool and shaded location. Heat stroke is an emergency. Call 911. Yes, like please do all those things. Please stay safe out there. Please take all these alerts seriously. Just stay safe out there. Definitely check up on relatives and neighbors. Drink plenty of water. Try and do activities early in the morning or late in the evening if you can. And definitely try and stay safe out there and drink plenty of water and just try and stay indoors. Remember to drink water. I was gonna say drink sunscreen. Yeah, remember to drink plenty of fluids. Remember to wear sunscreen. Yeah, please don't drink sunscreen. Like that's just a whole issue within itself. Obviously, no drinking sunscreen. Like no. I know I'm talking really fast here, but there's also a lot going on as well. But yes, please remember, always wear sunscreen no matter your skin tone. Remember to drink plenty of fluids, like plenty of water, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, check up on relatives and neighbors, and young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances, period. And try and get activities done either early in the morning or in the evening, please, and know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke, please. Please just stay safe out there. Again, wear lightweight, loose-fitting clothing when possible to reduce risk during outdoor work. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent rest breaks in shade or air-conditioned environments. Anyone overcome by heat should be moved to a cool and shade location. Heat stroke is an emergency. Again, call 911. I know I just read this off before, but just kind of reinforcing it. I know I'm just kind of going on a loop here, but really though, it's like please do take this seriously. Remember to drink plenty of water. Try and get outdoor activities either done early in the morning or in the evening if you can. Remember to wear sunscreen if you're going to be outside for a long period of time. Drink plenty of water. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke, or anyone overcome by heat should move to a cool and shade location like it recommended before. And heat stroke, again, it's an emergency. Call 911. Please, and just so they can get help. Because you could possibly honestly die from heat stroke. You could possibly honestly die from it. Like it's really not good for you. Like you could just again, just try and stay indoors, try and get activities that are done early in the morning or late in the evening. Remember, wear plenty of sunscreen if you're going to be outside. Drink plenty of water. Try and stay cool. Try and stay indoors if you can. And please just stay safe out there and take these alerts seriously, please. I know I keep on saying that, but again, I'm just trying to reinforce it. So, yeah. So we have multiple alerts for my area. We did just have a severe thunderstorm warning. We did just have a severe thunderstorm warning, but just expired at 7 o'clock. It's 7:02 right now. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. That's issued around 3 o'clock. I think a little bit later than 3 o'clock. Yeah, so it was issued. Yeah, so it's issued around 3 o'clock-ish. And it's going to expire around 11 o'clock tonight. And it's basically the severe thunderstorm watch is, again, it's till 11 o'clock tonight. Excuse me, it's issued around 3 o'clock ish, 3:18 or something, but I don't really quite remember though, because it's not really telling me either. But we do, again, severe thunderstorm watch till 11 o'clock tonight. In Delaware, it includes 2 counties. For Kent County and Newcastle counties in Delaware, and Maryland, Kent and Queen Anne's. In New Jersey, includes Mercer, Monmouth, Hunterdon, Middlesex, Morris, Somerset, Sussex, Warren, Atlanta, Burlington, Camden, Cumberland, Gloucester, Ocean, and Salem counties, and Pennsylvania include Berks, Lehigh, Northampton, Carbon, Monroe, Bucks, Chester, Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia counties. In Pennsylvania, this includes the cities of Allentown, Atlantic City, Bethlehem, Blairstown, Camden, Centerville, Centerville, Cherry Hill, Chestertown, Deptford, Dover, Doylestown, so I pronounce that correctly, East Brunswick, Easton, Edison, Flemington, Freehold, Glassboro, Hamilton, Jim Thrope, so I pronounce that correctly, Media, Millville, Morristown, Mount Holly, New Brunswick, Newton, Norristown. Sorry, saying his name sound kind of similar. North Brunswick Township, Pennsville, Perth Amboy, Philadelphia, Reading, Sayreville, Somerset, Stroudsburg, Toms River, Trenton, Westchester, and Wilmington. So again, that's till 11 o'clock tonight. We'll do a special weather statement until 7 p.m. And it does say a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northeastern Morris and south central Sussex counties through 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's 7:05 right now. It's starting to get darker and darker outside, which I'll show you that in a minute. At 6:51, Doppler radar is tracking a strong thunderstorm over Andover near Newton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard wind gusts are up to 40 miles per hour. Source radar indicated impact gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Location impacts include Dover, Hopakon, Kenilworth, Butler, Wharton, Rockaway, Mount Arlington, Stanhope, Metcalfe, Victory Gardens, Andover, Lake Mohawk, Grendel, Lake Telemark, Green Pond, Succassana, Kenville, Bud Lake, which includes me, and White Meadow Lake. And this includes Interstate 80 in New Jersey between mile markers 24 and 39. Precautionary preparedness actions. Outdoors considered seeking shelter inside a building. And severe thunderstorm watch will remain until effect till 11 p.m. tonight for northern and northwestern New Jersey. Maximum hail size 0 inches. Maximum wind gust 40 miles per hour, because wind gust is the highest risk. And we also do have an air quality alert as well for Morris County. And it's in effect till tomorrow, July 28th. New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection issued a code orange air quality alert for Friday for north central New Jersey. A code orange air quality alert means that air pollution concentrations within the region may become unhealthy for sensitive groups. Sensitive groups including children, people suffering from asthma, heart disease, and other lung diseases, and the elderly. The effects of air pollution can be minimized by avoiding strenuous activity or exercising outdoors. And actually, I'm going to look up the air quality right now while I'm at it. But yeah, it's starting to get darker outside. So right now, our air quality right now is about 60. It got up to 85. I think right now, currently, it's 60, and tomorrow it's going to be at 105. So around now, 85 is moderate. 105 is unhealthy sensitive groups. I think 60 is also moderate as well, because it's showing up as 60, and that's also moderate. But definitely people with more sensitive groups, like people with asthma or breathing problems, like the elderly, definitely do want to stay indoors. And definitely do be careful and please be safe out there. as I always say, because I definitely do want to stay indoors and definitely try and avoid strenuous activity or exercising outdoors. I mean, a general public show would be okay, but like more sensitive groups, like again, people with asthma, or heart disease or other lung disease, and the elderly definitely should be careful and definitely do want to probably stay indoors, and definitely stay safe. So, yeah. So I'm going to show you what outside looks like now. So I know we've been streaming for about 15 minutes now. So as you can see, it's getting darker out there. The sun was out right before I started to stream. Now as you can see, it's getting darker. Still seeing some blue, but definitely it's starting to get darker. More dramatic clouds. We do have storms coming. It can be near to the north of us, but we definitely will have some storms coming to us. Definitely within like the next hour or two. So yeah. So, and look at the radar again here. So yeah, this severe thunderstorm warning expired. Expired about 10 minutes ago. 7:09 right now. Expired about at 7 o'clock. It's definitely starting to get darker out there, though. Seeing less and less blue sky. Yeah, so severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah, so that severe thunderstorm watch is issued at 3:18. It'll expire 11 o'clock tonight. So yeah, we have storms just to the north of us. Just to the north of us. And then around quarter to 8 o'clock, like we're gonna have storms or at least some rain, and then definitely quarter to 9 o'clock, we're definitely gonna be having some storms then. And then they should be done by about 9:30, and then definitely by 10 o'clock. 10:30, we definitely should be done at that point. But we definitely do have some storms coming for my area for the next few hours. Take a look at the hour. Well, yeah. Let's take a look at the hourly. Whenever the hourly loads. So yeah, we have scattered thunderstorms at 8 o'clock, 61% precipitation, 9 o'clock thunderstorm, 63% precipitation, and then by 10 o'clock it will be partly cloudy, 16% precipitation. So I'll put that in the chat. Oh, I just got a like on this live stream. Thank you. There's no one on it right now, but whoever liked this live stream, thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, so thunderstorm likely around 7:30, potential for severe thunderstorms. Because again, they're all north of us. I'm going to look at Google again, see what Google looks like. But yeah, it's definitely starting to get darker and darker out there. So yeah, right now, temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 71%, humidity 74%. Wind is 5 miles per hour, or 8 kilometers per hour. So yeah, and then by like 10 o'clock, it's gonna be like 16% precipitation. It's gonna be very warm overnight though. Like we're gonna be like in the early to even mid 70s overnight, or like the early to mid 20s for Celsius. Again, tomorrow's going to be like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. It's going to be very warm, but also kind of windy as well. Winds 7 miles per hour, 11 kilometers per hour for tomorrow. And then also Saturday is also going to be very warm. We do have a chance of some thunderstorms on Saturday as well. So I might stream that for all of you on Saturday. Excuse me. And temperature then will be 70. Will be for Saturday will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit or 31 degrees Celsius. 60 68% precipitation, humidity will be 69%, and wind will be 8 miles per hour or 13 kilometers per hour. So on Friday and Saturday will be pretty windy. And also, it's pretty windy today too. Again, winds wind right now 5 miles per hour, 8 kilometers per hour. So, yeah, and then like I said before, things are going to kind of cool off a little bit for my area. I mean, we're going to be in the late 70s, early 80s, or the mid to late 20s. It's not too bad for Celsius. So, I mean, it definitely will cool down from this, but we definitely have, and hopefully the winds will come. Well, I mean, it looks like it still will be pretty windy overall from what I'm seeing, but at least the temperature will cool down by about 10 degrees or so. I'm just checking something real quick. So, yeah, that's basically what's going on. I could also talk about all the tornado risks. All the current severe warnings right now, which actually I'll do that. And then I'll also talk about the risks for today as well as the next few days. So right now, there's 21 active severe weather warnings for Arizona. For Arizona, District of Columbia, Idaho, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, Montana, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Wisconsin. I just clicked on something. So there are current active severe weather warnings right now. So again, 21 active severe weather warnings for Arizona, District of Columbia, Idaho, Massachusetts, Maryland, Minnesota, Montana. I don't know if I said Michigan before, but I don't think it's Michigan. Actually, it might be. I don't know. But yeah, it's like Arizona, District of Columbia, Idaho, Massachusetts, Michigan, upper Michigan, not lower Michigan, but upper Michigan has some storms to the west because there's some storms in Wisconsin. So yeah, 21 active severe weather warning for Arizona, District of Columbia, Idaho, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, Montana, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Don't want to mislead. I don't want to mislead any of you or give any of you wrong information. So, I got confused which abbreviation, I guess, was what. So, I don't know. Have brain for a moment. All right. So, the severe weather warnings right now. So there's a severe thunderstorm warning for Lewis and Clark counties in Montana. It was issued about 5 minutes ago. That'll expire 28 minutes from now. We have another severe thunderstorm warning for Santa Cruz County in Arizona. Issued 11 minutes ago. That'll expire 28 minutes from now. Have another severe thunderstorm warning for Burnett County in Wisconsin. That was issued 14 minutes ago. That'll expire 13 minutes from now. Another severe thunderstorm warning for Oneida, so let me pronounce that correctly, in Vilas County in Wisconsin. Severe thunderstorm warning that was issued 17 minutes ago. That'll expire 28 minutes from now. A special marine warning that was issued 19 minutes ago. That'll expire 13 minutes from now. It looks like right off like Key West, southwestern Florida. Looks like right near, I guess like right near like the Gulf of Mexico or in the Gulf of Mexico, like southwestern Florida, right near like Key West. Severe thunderstorm warning has issued 20 minutes ago. It'll expire 13 minutes from now for Drogovic. Excuse me. Gobic. I don't know how to pronounce that. And Onondaga counties in Michigan. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong. Severe thunderstorm warning for those counties. It was issued 21 minutes ago. That'll expire 12 minutes from now. Severe thunderstorm warning that was issued 24 minutes ago. That'll expire 12 minutes from now for District of Columbia, Prince George's, Arlington, Fairfax, Alexandria, which is a city, and Falls Church City, and District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. Another special marine warning out there 27 minutes ago. It'll expire 12 minutes from now. It looks like in the Massachusetts Bay, right off of Boston, because Boston is getting severe storms right now. Another special marine warning out issued 32 minutes ago that'll expire 4 minutes from now, it looks like. Looks like right off, like in southeastern Florida, looks like right off of like Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood areas of Florida. Another severe thunderstorm warning for Bear Lake and Caribou counties in Idaho issued 38 minutes ago. It'll expire 4 minutes from now. 4 minutes from now, we have another special marine warning that was issued 39 minutes ago. That'll expire 4 minutes from now. It looks like it's in. Yeah, it looks like it's off of like just waiting for it to load. So it looks like it's right off of like Minnesota. What I'm seeing, like Minnesota, Wisconsin. Looks like it's in Lake Superior. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be Lake Superior. Yeah, it looks like it's right off of like Wisconsin, near Minnesota, right off of Lake Superior. Special marine warning there. Looks like it was issued 40 minutes ago. That'll expire 5 minutes from now. Have another severe thunderstorm warning that was issued 43 minutes ago. It'll expire 10 minutes from now for Bristol, Norfolk, and Plymouth counties in Massachusetts. Have another severe thunderstorm warning that was issued about an hour ago. That'll expire 10 minutes from now for Carbon and Monroe counties in Pennsylvania. Have another special marine warning that was issued about an hour ago. That'll expire 6 minutes from now. Oh, well, not 6 minutes from now. Okay. So okay. So I want to update you because, all right. So some of the special marine warnings I was reading off in severe thunderstorm warnings are expired. However, the severe thunderstorm warning for Bristol, Norfolk, Plymouth counties, and Massachusetts, and Carbon and Monroe counties, Pennsylvania, those are still active. And starting to hear thunder. Looks like also another severe thunderstorm warning that was issued about an hour ago. That'll expire 39 minutes from now in Ashland, Iron, Price, and Sawyer counties in Wisconsin. So yeah, now it went down to 16 active severe weather warnings for Arizona, Connecticut, District of Columbia, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, Montana, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Wisconsin. And the outlook for my area is like 15%. So the severe weather outlook for today says, the outlook summary says severe gusts and hail, some potentially significant, are possible for the remainder of this afternoon and evening in parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Damaging to severe gusts are also may occur with thunderstorms in parts of the Mid-Atlantic, New England regions, and the Central High Plains and the Rockies. So tornado risk is 5%, so 2% tornado risk and a little bit of northwestern upper Michigan, northern Wisconsin, as well as some eastern and central parts of Minnesota. I should probably also link the severe weather outlook in the chat as well. So we're going to do that right now. As well as a 2% tornado risk, looks like for eastern New York State, looks like including a little tiny bit of northeastern New Jersey, as well as parts of Long Island and New York City. Yeah, it looks like it includes Long Island, New York City, as well as majority of Connecticut and Rhode Island, because the northern parts, I'm going to get to that in a minute, a little bit of western Massachusetts, as well as some southern and central parts of New Hampshire, as well as some southeastern parts or southern parts, like southern southeastern Maine. 2% tornado risk, however, 5% tornado risk, though, for northern Connecticut, Rhode Island, central to eastern, central, kind of like central Massachusetts, central and western parts of Massachusetts, as well as southeastern Vermont, as well as southern to central New Hampshire, as well as southeastern Maine. 5% tornado risk for today. Wind risk and hail risk are both 30%. So you have 5% wind risk for central to southern Montana, northern, central, and eastern parts of Wisconsin, as well as southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska, as well as eastern parts of Colorado, western Kansas, a little bit of the western part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, as well as northeastern New Mexico. 5% wind risk, also 5% wind risk for the western part of lower Michigan, as well as northern Illinois. Central to eastern and northern parts of Iowa, as well as a little tiny bit of eastern Nebraska, just a tiny bit from what the map's showing me here, as well as western, central, northern, and southern parts of Minnesota, as well as southern and eastern parts of Wisconsin, as well as some eastern parts of upper Michigan as well as southern to central Indiana and Ohio, as well as northern and possibly some central parts of Kentucky, as well as majority of West Virginia, except the very eastern part of West Virginia, or northeastern West Virginia. I'm going to get to that in a minute, as well as western, central, and northern parts of Pennsylvania, as well as southern and central parts and eastern parts of New York State, as well as central Vermont, New Hampshire, as well as eastern parts of Maine, as well as eastern Massachusetts, so Cape Cod, as well as a little tiny bit of southern Delaware, as well as central, eastern, northern parts, western parts of Virginia. 5% wind risk, however, 15% wind risk, though, for western, central, eastern, northern, and central parts of Maryland, as well as Delaware, the whole state of New Jersey, Long Island, New York City, southeastern and eastern parts of New York State, as well as eastern and southern parts of Pennsylvania, as well as Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, except Cape Cod, Vermont, southern to central New Hampshire, as well as southeastern Maine, as well as 15% wind risk for eastern Minnesota, southern to central Wisconsin, as well as parts of western and central upper Michigan. 15% wind risk and also 30% wind risk for eastern parts of Minnesota, as well as northern Wisconsin, and some parts of 15% and 30% for Minnesota, Wisconsin, and western parts of upper Michigan have black circle dot lines around it, so it could mean there could be some really gusty winds there. See, it's also getting really dark too. I'm going to read off the hail risk for today as well, and then I'll show all of you outside, and then I'll just let the stream go. So we have a 5% hail risk for southern and eastern parts, southeastern and eastern parts of Wyoming, as well as southwestern South Dakota, as well as western parts of Nebraska, as well as a little tiny bit of western Oklahoma, as well as northeastern New Mexico, as well as western Kansas, as well as some eastern parts of Colorado. 5% hail risk. Also 5% hail risk for northern New Jersey, which includes me, because I live in northwestern New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, eastern parts of New York State, as well as New York City, and looks like parts of western Long Island. Majority of Connecticut, except southeastern Connecticut, looks like western and central parts of Massachusetts, as well as southern to central Vermont, southern to central New Hampshire, kind of approaching a little bit of northern New Hampshire there, as well as southeastern Maine, 5% hail risk for those areas. Also 5% hail risk for western part of lower Michigan, as well as northern Illinois, like a little tiny bit of western and like definitely like central and eastern parts of Iowa, western, northern, central, northeastern, and southern parts of Minnesota, as well as southern and eastern parts, southeastern parts of Wisconsin, as well as a little tiny bit of eastern South Dakota. And also 15% hail risk for the western and central parts of upper Michigan, as well as parts of eastern and central Minnesota, as well as central and northern Wisconsin. And 30% hail risk for northern Wisconsin, as well as some eastern parts of Minnesota, as well as a little bit of northwestern upper Michigan. 30% hail risk, and then also some parts of the 15%, especially for Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and parts of northwestern upper Michigan, with the 15% parts and the 30% black circle dotted lines around. So it could mean hail could be really, really, really big there, or have a possibility of being really big. So yeah, that's all the severe weather risk I'm going to read off for now. I will read off some of the ones for tomorrow, as well as Saturday. Probably like later on, maybe in their video or something. But I do want to just say, as I always do say though, if there's a tornado, remember, go to the lowest level of your home, most interior room, be away from all exterior walls, be away from all windows. For with basements, if you don't have a basement, go to a closet or a bathroom. But either way, be lowest level of your home, be away from all exterior walls and windows. Most interior room, lowest level of it. If you live in a mobile home, severe weather coming away with the possibility of a tornado, definitely do get in contact with someone that you know, like a friend, a family member, whoever that you know has a sturdy shelter. Because being in a mobile home during tornado is not safe. It could possibly flip over, it could possibly be destroyed. It's just really dangerous to be in a mobile home during a tornado. You don't want to be in a mobile home during a tornado. So either find a sturdy shelter, or even if you're in a car, or some sort of vehicle for that matter, find a sturdy shelter if there's a tornado, as a last resort, or even if there's a chance the tornado is coming, severe weather is coming your way and there's a chance the tornado is coming, then do get in contact with someone that you know has a sturdy shelter. So just in case there is a tornado, you can take all the proper. So then in case there is a tornado, you can go to the safe spot. Because again, being in a mobile home and being in a vehicle during a tornado is not safe. And as a last resort, if you are in a mobile home or a vehicle for that matter, and a tornado is imminent, means happening right now, then find a sturdy shelter, seek a sturdy shelter, or just if you absolutely have to, find a ditch, lie flat in a ditch with your hands on your head until the tornado is over. For wind risk, knock down trees, knock down power lines, and loose flying objects flying. Definitely any loose outdoor furniture or loose outdoor objects, definitely do want to bring that inside if you can, because you don't want to possibly go flying, possibly hit someone, because that'd be really, really bad. You really don't want that. And also with hail, it can cause some damage to your car. It can also total your vehicle. I mean, can dent body panels, can crack or even just shatter windshields. I mean, it can also total your vehicle, depending on how big the hail is and how much of it is coming down. So definitely do want to put your vehicle in a garage if you can. I understand that I have a garage available to some, including myself, because I don't have a garage available to me. We have to park our Hyundai Elantras outside, but still, though, if you do have a garage available to you, or you know someone that has a garage, or if you have a parking garage, but if you do have some garage or parking garage available to you that you can park your vehicle in, and if there's, hail like hail, especially really big hail coming your way, definitely do want to park your vehicle in a garage so it doesn't cause so much like damage to it. And it causes damage to your home as well. I mean, it can crack or even shatter windows depending on the angle that the hail is coming at. Could also cause some damage to siding and roofing as well. And definitely for any severe weather, rather if with heat, snowstorms, hurricanes, tornadoes, thunderstorms, wind, hail, any sort of severe weather event, definitely want to take all the alerts and warnings, and advisories seriously and take all proper precautions to keep you and everyone else safe. Definitely listen to all authorities and officials, and definitely also, do keep tabs on the weather as well if you know severe weather is coming your way, whether if that's your local weather station, whether that's getting alerts on your phone, and whether if that's investigating a NOAA weather radio, but definitely having a way to keep tab on this weather, severe weather and dangerous weather is coming your way. Just in case you need to there's a tornado or a snowstorm or really excessive cold, excessive heat, but you can take all the proper precautions to keep you safe and everyone else safe. So yeah, and just stay safe out there as always, like I always say. So right now it's 7:34. So precipitation right now is precipitation right now is 71%. Humidity 76%. Wind is 4 miles per hour, 6 kilometers per hour. Temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius. Again, I know we have stuff coming. We have storms coming our way. So here's another look outside here. Yeah, it got really dark out there. The storms are probably still to the north of us, but I know they are coming our way. It probably will hit us real soon. Clouds do look pretty cool, though. Yeah. But clouds do look very cool. Nice and dramatic clouds. And also, it'll be a sunset here real soon, too. So, might have a pretty sunset. Yeah, not really much is happening. I did hear a little bit of thunder earlier when I was talking to all of you, but not really much else has happened. I'm just going to adjust this. I'm going to bring this up. Hopefully that's good enough. I just want to make sure nothing's in the way. So, yeah. So again, it's pretty dark, got some pretty dramatic clouds. That was my bed. I think it was like the bed springs or something, but I know I keep on adjusting this. Yeah, I'm just taking a picture real quick on my camera, so don't mind me. I mean, the clouds do look pretty cool, though. So. But yeah, we haven't had any rain yet, because again, it's all to the north of us, but it should be coming here real soon. Or we should be getting it in like the next half hour to an hour, maybe next 20 minutes or so, maybe. But sometime soon, I know we should be getting it, or we be getting something. But we'll have to see, though. But anyways, you've been hearing me talk for like... you've been hearing me talk for like the last 45 minutes now. So, because the stream literally has been going for 45 minutes, and I know I've just been talking nonstop, so. So, I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna leave, at least for now. I'm just getting some things. So, yeah. So I hope that all of you will enjoy this stream, and we'll see what happens, and stay safe out there as always, like I always say. So, enjoy. I'll see all of you later. Bye, everyone. Stay safe. Hi everyone. So it's temperature is 8:25 Eastern Daylight Time right now. Here we had downpour. We had some lightning. Have a very, very pretty sunset right here. It was like yellow, and now it's pink. So hear a little bit of thunder. Been streaming for about an hour and a half now. Yeah, it's very pink though. It's very pretty. Yeah. Look at that. Very pretty. Show you a view from over here as well. Look at that. That is pretty. Open up my window. So yeah, it's basically stopped raining. Still hear some thunder. But yeah, very pretty though. Very pretty out there. Very pink. So I'll make sure the current's not in the way. Yeah. Very pretty though. I'm gonna keep this window open here so you can listen to some more of the sounds. So yeah. So hope that all of you will enjoy the stream some more. Now enjoy, everyone. Stay safe out there as always. Hi everyone. It's about 8:54 right now, Eastern Daylight Time. It honestly sounds like we're getting more rain out there, which I think we are. Nighttime now. Yeah, I think we're getting some more rain. None of it's coming in this way though, so I can keep the window open. Probably just a passing and it'll probably be over. Yeah, it already sounds like it's calming down. Excuse me. It definitely is raining out there though. Probably just a passing. Because obviously earlier we had that downpour, some thunder. But it's probably just a passing shower, rainstorm. It'll probably be over soon. Already sounds like it calmed down in just a few minutes. But yeah, it's probably just a passing though. Sounds like it's over. Because it's definitely not coming down as hard as before. Could possibly just be showers now. Or it's stopping. So I've been streaming for just over 2 hours now. Let me turn on my light so you can see me. Hi everyone. So I'm streaming for just over 2 hours now. 8:57 right now, Eastern Daylight Time. Temperature right now, according to Google, is 76 degrees Fahrenheit or 24 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 15%, humidity 84%, winds 3 miles per hour, 5 kilometers per hour. Definitely does feel very, very humid. I've also had my air off in here for over 2 hours as well. So, yeah. Take a look at the radar here. Just waiting for the radar to load. Yeah, like I said in many streams, radar takes a while to load. Yeah. We still have Severe Thunderstorm Watch. That'll expire. At 11 o'clock tonight. Radar's taking a while to load. So from what radar is showing me, like the heavy rain we've had before. Yeah, so I'm looking back at past radar, so 650, and we had a whole line of storms north of us. And then playing out the radar here, it's coming down further south, and going east, and then eventually around 8 o'clock, quarter after 8, we have that downpour. And then looks like waiting for it to load. So it looks like we still at around even though the bulk of it is over, it looks like still around 8, quarter after 8, we still have some showers and stuff like you heard before. And I know there will be some storms a little bit to the south of us as well, but I think at this point we should be done. I'm gonna go check up on the hourly now. So 9 o'clock says thunderstorms, 82% precipitation. Then said 10 o'clock, partly cloudy, 15% precipitation. Even though, again, like I said in the radar, it looks like things should be done at this point. I mean, there's stuff south of us, but I think overall we should be done at this point. Because I know there's probably going to be stuff going on to the east of us and maybe the south of me, to the east of me, south of me. But I think it should be done for at least here. So I'm just pulling back up the radar here. So yeah, we do have some showers and stuff right to the southwest. We have that line of that storm line that we had earlier to the east of us. Looks like overall though. Excuse me. Looks like overall though, we should be done with the thunderstorms and rain for tonight. So I think should be pretty quiet from this point on, from what I'm seeing on the radar. So yeah. So I'm gonna look at the going on right now. So right now I'm going to the severe weather map. Right now there are 12 active severe weather warnings for Arizona, Michigan, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. So due to severe thunderstorm warning that issued about 3 minutes ago, that expired about an hour ago for Jones and Stanley counties in South Dakota. We have a special marine warning that issued 3 minutes ago that will expire 14 minutes from now. It looks like in Lake Superior, right off of like, looks like it, yeah, it's like right in the middle of Lake Superior. It looks like a special marine warning there issued 3 minutes ago, expire 14 minutes from now. We have another severe thunderstorm warning for that issued 10 minutes ago, expire 14 minutes from now for Marathon County in Wisconsin. There's severe thunderstorm warning for Alger and Marquette counties in Michigan. Assuming I pronounced that correctly, severe thunderstorm warning issued 17 minutes ago. That'll expire 12 minutes from now. Another severe thunderstorm warning for Price County in Wisconsin. That issued 17 minutes ago, that'll expire 42 minutes from now. Another special marine warning that issued 17 minutes ago, that'll expire 26 minutes from now. Also kind of like in the middle of Lake Superior. There's a thunderstorm warning for Langlade, Mimoni, Octanoto, and Shawano counties in Wisconsin. Serious thunderstorm warning that issued 21 minutes ago, that'll expire 26 minutes from now. Another serious thunderstorm warning issued for Class counties, assuming I pronounced that correctly, in Arizona. That severe thunderstorm warning that issued 22 minutes ago, that expired 26 minutes from now. Another severe thunderstorm warning that issued 34 minutes ago, that expired 11 minutes from now for Dewey County in South Dakota. Another severe thunderstorm warning issued for Clark and Taylor counties in Wisconsin. Severe thunderstorm warning that issued 36 minutes ago, that expired 42 minutes from now. Another special marine warning that issued 37 minutes ago, that expired 26 minutes from now. Looks like just like right off of like Upper Michigan. Excuse me a minute while I go get a tissue. Sorry about all that. I have a tissue. So, yeah. So yeah, we have special marine warning that they do 38 minutes ago. That'll expire 25 minutes from now. Kind of like right off of like Upper Michigan, it looks like, in Lake Superior. And then it looks like we have another special marine warning now that you about an hour ago. That'll expire 9 minutes from now. It looks like kind of like it's like southeastern, not south. Well, yeah. So it looks like it's like not southeastern. I mean, it looks like possibly could be for like southeastern, southeastern like Massachusetts, but it looks like it's mainly like off of like Rhode Island here. It looks like it's mainly off of Rhode Island, maybe a little tiny bit of Cape Cod. Special marine warning in that area. Looks like going right out into the Atlantic Ocean. It looks like kind of affecting some of the bays in that, like some of the bays, I guess, and by the water in that area, kind of going out to the Atlantic Ocean. Looks like for parts of like southern Rhode Island, and looks like some parts of Cape Cod, like western Cape Cod. So, yeah, special rain warning there issued about an hour ago. That'll expire 8 minutes from now. So those are all the current active warnings right now. So I know earlier I went over all the severe weather risks. So again, I'll go over them again a little bit. So like I said earlier in the stream, the outlook summary does say severe gusts and hail, some potentially significant or possible. The remainder of, actually, no, I got to update it because it looks like, yeah. So the outlook summary does say severe. It's like I'm trying to update it because like the percentage and then like what the maps are showing are like different. Yeah. So yeah, the outlook summary does say today severe gusts and hail, some potentially significant or possible, the remainder this afternoon and evening in parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin, damaging to severe gusts are also may occur today with thunderstorms in parts of the Mid-Atlantic, New England regions, and central High Plains Rockies. So tornado risk right now is less than 2% in all areas, so that's good. Wind risk is 15%, so you have 5% wind risk for like western to central West Virginia, as well as like northern parts of Kentucky and a little bit of like southeastern Indiana, as well as some southern parts of Ohio, as well as 5% wind risk for western lower Michigan, parts of central and eastern upper Michigan, as well as northern Illinois, eastern, central, and northern, and possibly some a little tiny bit like northwestern Iowa's in there, 5% wind risk, as well as a little tiny bit of like eastern South Dakota, and also western, southern, and central parts of Minnesota. 5% wind risk, as well as southern Wisconsin, also 5% wind risk. However, the 15% wind risk though for southeastern and southern parts of Minnesota, as well as central Wisconsin, as well as southwestern upper Michigan. Hail risk is also 15%, so we have 5% hail risk for the western part of lower Michigan, as well as northern Illinois, eastern, northern, central, and northwestern parts of Iowa, as well as eastern and central parts of South Dakota, as well as western, southern parts of Minnesota, as well as southern Wisconsin, as well as central to eastern upper Michigan, as well as, like I mentioned before, western lower Michigan, 5% hail risk. However, the 15% hail risk for southern parts and southeastern Minnesota, as well as central Wisconsin, as well as southwestern upper Michigan. For Friday, July 28th, which is tomorrow, the outlook summary says widely scattered severe thunderstorms are possible on Friday and Friday night across a large portion of the Midwest. So tornado risk is 2%, so it's 2% tomorrow for northern Ohio, parts of northern Ohio, so northwestern and northern parts of Ohio, southern lower Michigan, northern Indiana, northern Illinois, as well as southern Wisconsin, 2% tornado risk for tomorrow for those areas. I think I might have just heard a little bit of thunder, maybe. I don't know. Wind risk is 15%, so we have 5% wind risk for northern Maine, as well, like touching the Canadian border, as well as a little tiny bit of eastern Idaho, as well as southwestern and southern parts of Montana, as well as a little bit of northwestern, as well as eastern parts of Wyoming. Also 5% wind risk for northeastern Colorado, as well as northern northern Missouri, southern Minnesota, as well as majority of South Dakota, except like the very northwestern, northeastern parts of South Dakota, as well as majority of Nebraska, except some southern parts of Nebraska, as well as looks like central Illinois, central Indiana. It looks like central and like southeastern parts of Indiana, as well as southwestern and central parts of Ohio, as well as western and northern parts of Pennsylvania, as well as western parts of New York State, as well as northern lower Michigan, as well as a little tiny bit of southern upper Michigan, as well as central parts of Wisconsin, as well as western and southern parts of Iowa. 5% wind risk for all those areas. 15% wind risk, though, for northwestern Pennsylvania, northern Ohio, northern Indiana, southern to central lower Michigan, as well as southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, eastern, central parts of Iowa, as well as a little tiny bit of southeastern Minnesota, but like just the tiniest bit, though. Hair risk is also 15%, so we have 5% hair risk for a little time. 5% hair risk for a little tiny bit of eastern Idaho, as well as southwestern and southern parts of Montana, as well as a little bit of northwestern Wyoming. 5% hail risk also for majority of South Dakota, except northwestern, southwestern, and some northern parts, northeastern parts of South Dakota, as well as some central, northern, and eastern parts of Nebraska, as well as northern Missouri, as well as northern Indiana, Ohio, northwestern Pennsylvania, as well as southern and central parts of lower Michigan, as well as some southern parts of upper Michigan, as well as central parts of Wisconsin, as well as southern parts of Minnesota, as well as western and southern parts of Iowa, and northwestern parts of Iowa, too. 5% hail risk. However, 15% hail risk, though, for southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, as well as eastern and central parts of Iowa, as well as a tiny little bit of, like, southeastern Minnesota, like, just the tiniest bit of that state. Then for Saturday, July 29th, so the Outlook summary does say isolated severe thunderstorms possible from parts of the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic states into the Midwest. On Saturday, damaging gusts are the primary hazard. Isolated severe storms are also possible over the north central Great Plains late Saturday into Saturday night. So, since a few days out, there's no potential tornado, wind, hail, anything like that. However, anything severe is 5%. So, 5% anything severe weather risk for Wyoming, eastern Wyoming, southeastern Montana, as well as western parts of South Dakota, western Nebraska, as well as eastern parts of Missouri, a little tiny bit of southeastern Iowa, but just like the tiniest bit, though. Looks like southern and central parts of Illinois, as well as southern and central parts of Indiana, majority of Ohio, except like northwestern Ohio, as well as central, eastern, northern parts of Kentucky, as well as northern North Carolina, northeastern Tennessee, as well as all of Virginia, all West Virginia, all of Maryland, all of Delaware, majority of Pennsylvania, except the very northwestern part of Pennsylvania, southern New York State, southern and central parts of New York State, mainly like southern New York State, but a little tiny bit of like central eastern New York State, all of New Jersey, again, New York State. Also, this includes New York City and Long Island as well, all of Connecticut, all of Rhode Island, all of Massachusetts, and a little tiny bit, and like some southern parts of Vermont and New Hampshire. 5% anything severe, but it's a few days out, so we gotta find out. We'll learn more about the risks for Saturday as we get closer to that day. And then Sunday, July 30th, all the way Thursday, August 3rd. they're way too low because they're several days out. So like I always say, if there's a tornado, remember go to the lowest level of your home, most interior room, preferably a basement, or like a storm cellar. But if you don't have a basement though, remember, like, go into a bathroom, go into a closet, just go anywhere that's the lowest level of your home, most interior room, be away from all exterior walls, and be away from all exterior walls, be away from all windows, lowest level of the home building structure that you're in. If you're in a mobile home, and if you know through is coming your way, possibility of a tornado, definitely do get in contact with someone that you know has a sturdy shelter and a safe place to go to, whether if that's like a family member or a friend, but just someone that you know though that has a sturdy shelter, has a safe place to go to, because being a mobile home during a tornado is not safe. So definitely do want to like get in contact with them just in case, because just in case like in the case like there is a tornado, because again, you don't want to be a mobile home during a tornado, so you can go to a safe place. Or if you absolutely have to, though, if you're in a mobile home or even a vehicle for that matter, either if there's a tornado imminent, either like find a sturdy shelter, again, lowest level of it, most interior room, away from all exterior walls and windows, or just find a ditch, find that ditch with your hands on your head until the tornado is over. With wind risks, can knock down trees, knock down power lines, and loose flying objects flying. So definitely having loose outdoor furniture. Definitely do want to bring that inside so it doesn't go flying. Because that would be impossibly hit someone. Because that'd be really, really bad. You don't want that. So definitely do want to bring a loose outdoor like furniture, or loose outdoor objects inside so it doesn't go flying. And also with hail risk, it can dent body panels on vehicles, can crack or even shatter windshield, can also total a vehicle depending on how big the hail is, and how much of it's coming down. So definitely, if you have if there's like a risk of hail, especially like really, really big hail, definitely do want to put your vehicle in a garage or a parking garage that's available to you. I understand I don't have a garage available to some, including myself, but if you do have a garage available to you, though, definitely do want to park your vehicle in a garage if you can, or a parking garage. And then with this, but it's not only like your vehicle that can have hail damage to it, it's also your home as well. Like siding can be damaged, roofing can also be damaged as well, and windows could also crack or even like shatter depending on again how big the hail is, how much it's coming down, and the angle that's coming down at as well. So yeah, and definitely with any severe weather, definitely do want to keep tabs on it. Definitely like whether if that's with like heavy rain, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, wind, hail, excessive heat, excessive cold. Definitely do want to keep tabs on it. Just definitely do want to keep tabs on it, whether that's with your local weather station, whether that's with a NOAA weather radio, whether if that's with whether that's just again like local weather station, NOAA weather radio, getting alerts on your phone. Definitely having a way to keep tabs on your weather, so just in case there is like a tornado or something, or like a hurricane, or like a thunderstorm, or just really heavy winds, or just hail, or like a snowstorm or something, or just excessive heat, excessive cold. Just in case like there is any dangerous weather event, you can take all the proper precautions to keep you safe and everyone else safe. So, and just stay safe out there as always, like I always say. So, yeah. So I think we're having some lightning outside because I saw some flashes out of the corner of my eye. So I'm going to turn off the lights in here again. Let's see if we can see some lightning. I'm pretty sure I just saw some. Not hearing any thunder from it, or not much. But I'm pretty sure I did see some flashes, though, so. Yeah, there's some flashes. I don't hear any thunder from it. Because the storms have moved east of us, and I know some of them are south of us, too. Could also possibly be some heat lightning, but yeah, there's some lightning off to the left. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it is there though. Oh wow, that was bright. Yeah, I'm hearing thunder from it, but definitely some lightning though. Yeah, I mean, it could possibly be heat lightning. I mean, again, I know it's had storms and stuff, but it could possibly be some heat lightning as well. Originally, I was going to end off the stream, and I saw some of the flashes, and it's like, guess I figured I'd keep the stream going. So yeah, I mean, since today was really hot, could possibly see some heat lightning. And again, we've had storms as well. I mean, the storms are basically all over at this point because, I mean, they all moved east of us. I mean, I know some of them are south of us, but they're not really going to come up this way. But I guess I'll keep the stream going a little bit longer, though, so you can see some of the heat lightning and just hear some of the sounds. I'll plug my computer in. Since I'm using a Chromebook to do this, so I've been streaming for about like 2.5 hours now. Just want to make sure it's charged. Because I can't tell if it's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's charging. Yeah, it is. Just trying to adjust this best of my ability, so... Sorry if it doesn't look the greatest. But it also is darker out too, so... Can't really see as much. Because it is nighttime now. So... Yeah. Definitely having some lightning though. Even some flashes. Not hearing any thunder, but definitely some flashes. So again, I wonder if it's heat lightning, because again, today was very hot. So, and it's going to be very hot tomorrow too. Except we're not going to be having any storms, even though Saturday is going to be Saturday's going to be very hot, and also going to be having some storms then. Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard like the reason why this heat's being created is because there's like a high pressure, there's like a heat dome and stuff, basically over much of the U.S. And just in general climate change too. So climate change, global warming. So yeah, but I know there is I think like I was watching where channel I caught some glimpses of the Weather Channel this morning. And I think they were showing high pressure, and yeah, the high pressure I know is over basically all of the U.S. and a lot of hot temperatures across like just much of the U.S. I know especially like in the southern and central parts, Great Plains parts of the U.S. You're getting like some really, really, really hot temperatures, really dangerous temperatures. 110, 120, 100, 90 for Fahrenheit. and we've had 90s here or like 30s, probably maybe even like 40 for Celsius. I know I like to give the Celsius temperatures. It's like 30s, 40s. I'm just looking something up here real quick, so don't mind me. But yeah, 120 degrees Fahrenheit is like 48.8889 degrees Celsius. And actually, I'll put that in the chat right now since I just looked that up on Google. But yeah, it's like, temperatures are getting into the are getting to 90s, 100s, 110s, even 120s, getting these excessive heat warnings, excessive heat advisories. I just love when the Google links are just really long. I have to trim them down. Yeah. Well, because in the chat, they only give you like 200 characters to type, so you gotta trim it down. Alright, that should be in the chat now. Yeah. But definitely very, very hot, though. Again, like I know I've mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but again, remember, please drink plenty of water. Please try and get outdoor activities done either early in the morning or in the evening, or at night, because it's going to be cooler then. Remember, drink plenty of water. Try and stay out of the sun. Try and stay indoors if you can. If you can't, remember, take plenty of breaks in a well, and like indoors in a well air-conditioned, well-cooled room. Remember, wear sunscreen if you're going to be outdoors long periods of time. No matter your skin tone, no matter your skin color, everyone has to wear sunscreen. If you're going to be outside for a long period of time, definitely do want to wear sunscreen, please, because you don't want to get sunburn, and because first that could hurt and it sucks, but second also, increases your risk for skin cancer, and it's just not very good at all. So definitely, please wear sunscreen, no matter your skin color or skin tone. Definitely, please do wear sunscreen. You're gonna be outside for a while. And again, remember, drink plenty of water, take frequent breaks, try and get out, take frequent breaks if you can't get outdoor activities done early in the evening, like in the evening or early in the morning. But the best time to do them again is early in the morning or in the evening if you can. But if you can't, remember to take frequent breaks, stay hydrated always. Remember to wear sunscreen. And try and cool off in a well air conditioned room, well cooled room with some shade. You hear a little bit of thunder there, though. They're definitely having a decent amount of lightning, but definitely, please do stay safe out there. Again, remember, drink plenty of water, try and stay cool, stay hydrated. Remember to wear sunscreen if you're going to be outside for a while. That's just in general, just wear sunscreen, but but remember, stay hydrated, stay cool, try and get activities done either early in the morning or in the evening if you can. Just stay safe out there as always. If someone's having heat stroke, definitely please do call 911. Because really, I mean, honestly, it's like heat stroke can also be like life threatening. Like definitely, if someone's like definitely, or even like someone having like heat exhaustion or something, like definitely do want to like bring them like out of the heat, out of the sun, like bring them into a well-cooled room and that's shaded, well-cooled, cool them off. If you have to, especially if it's a heat stroke, like definitely please do call 911 and get, please do get like, medical attention and, help, like please, because again, heat stroke is serious, it's possibly life-threatening, so please definitely do get help with someone having heat stroke. Or any other heat-related illnesses. So, yeah, but definitely, someone having heat stroke, call 911. So, again, remember drink plenty of water. Especially if it's like, especially if it's like really hot outside. Definitely do want to stay indoors if you can. Again, try to get activities done early in the morning or in the evening. Again, if you can. Again, try and stay hydrated, like I've been saying. For sunscreen, maybe outside for a while. Just stay safe out there. Take all the advisories, heat advisories and excessive heat warning seriously. Take all the proper precautions as needed to keep you safe and everyone else safe. But definitely please do take those advisories and warnings seriously. So, yeah, just stay safe out there as always, please. Yeah. Yeah, definitely stay safe out there. Please do take all the alerts, advisories, and warnings seriously. Because I mean, they're for your own safety at the end of the day. Like we definitely do take them seriously. Oh, right. Yeah, not sure how much longer I want to keep this stream going on for. I have heard a little bit of thunder as well. Not really too much, but just a little bit though. It's about 9:35 Eastern Daylight Time right now. I've been streaming, I think, for over 2.5 hours. Um, so yeah, I'm not really quite sure how long I want to keep the stream going on for, because I know eventually I will end this stream off. So I don't know. I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer, but eventually I will end it though. So, yeah. Keep my window open for all these two things. Hear some sounds. That was great. That might have been some thunder right there. Sorry, I'm kind of in and out and stuff. I'm starting to get kind of tired too. Yeah, I probably just heard my voice, but I am starting to get kind of tired too. So. Yeah, again, I'll probably end off the stream soon. And I'm planning to go to bed soon too. So. Yeah, but I'll keep the stream going a little bit longer. I'm not sure how much longer, but I'll keep it going a little bit longer. And I'll probably end it off soon. So, yeah. Definitely some thunder there. Even though I didn't see any lightning. Plus there must have been some and I just wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, excuse me. So it's 9:42 right now, Eastern Daylight Time. We're having some lightning here, a little bit of thunder. I'm gonna keep this stream going for a little bit longer, like I've been saying. So yeah, I'm gonna take a shower. And then definitely end the stream off afterwards. I don't know. But I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer. I'm not sure when I'm gonna end it off, but I'll probably end it off sometime soon, like I've been saying. So yeah, so hope that all of you enjoy some more of the stream. Stay safe out there as always, like I always say. And enjoy some more of the stream. So enjoy. pretty warm. It's 9:56 Eastern Daylight Time right now. Not sure if it's more lightning or not, but don't see any. Or if there is, it's probably definitely not as much as before, but I don't really see any. Hear all the bugs. So, yeah, pretty cool. So, I'm going to end off this live stream. I've been going for about 3 hours now. Yeah, I've been going for just over 3 hours now. So I'm going to end off this live stream. I hope that all of you enjoyed it. And definitely stay safe out there as always. And I'll see all of you next time. Bye, everyone.